Are you able to hear me right now? Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Actually, I don't know what is the problem with the previous one. Okay. Can you please pull Maharasi also? Ask her to join in this one. There is a live is again going on. Pull Maharasi also. Maharasi also is a participant. Great Spain. Yeah, let us join. Anyway, if you're able to hear that, it's fine. Okay, fine. Now, let me share my screen. Okay. So yesterday the question is, asked by Prakash, right? He is not able to understand that file handling. That's what I'm going to re-explain that. Hopefully you're able to see my screen. Subhaya and Prakash, hopefully you're able to see my screen without any audio issue. Great. Okay then. Let me go to the file handling. Okay. So file handling is very, very simple. Okay, what do you mean by file handling? What kind of operations we are doing in the file handling? Let's go for little bit technical, then come to the layman level. Then, okay, what do you mean by file handling? File handling in Java, you have to read from the file or write to the file. Read from the file or write to the file. We can do the read operation, we can do the write operations. So Java is providing some set of classes to perform these operations. And also these classes are belongs to package. What is a package? IO package. You will feel that what in by classes. The session one I explained, right? What in by package is nothing but it's a collection of classes. What in by class is nothing but it's a collection of methods. Same package. There is a IO package. This package contains some collection of classes and abstract classes, and this classes contain some methods. So many methods. Okay, write operation, read operations, close operations. Okay, so many methods actually. So using that method only, we are able to perform this file reading and writing operations. Yesterday, I told that this kind of common classes. What do you mean by file actually? File is represent the actual file or directory in the file system. What do you mean by actual file? Hey, I want to read the file. Where is your file is located? It's a local system, somewhere in the remote system, somewhere in the, what is that, different table, right? So where is your data is located? That is what the file. So you need to mention the location of the particular file. Getting? Next one is file reader. What do you mean by file reader? This file reader and file writer is to read the file and write the file. It is going to help, especially text file. Please remember that it's a text file. Okay. And you feel that a bus non-text file is who will help? File input stream, file and output stream. This guy will help. What are the text file? Those are all fine binary files. What in binary? Could be a, what is that? Images, MP3 file, MP4 file, right? So those are all the binary file. So those file, if you want, or Excel file, JSON file, right? Those are all the non-textual file. So if you want to read those files, what you have to do? You have to use file input stream. Okay, now you'll feel that. Third one is what is meant by buffered reader. Buffered reader means you are reading the file and putting into one buffer, then pushing that. Why you are doing like this actually? so that your operation will be success faster. Performance. To improve the performance, we are doing this activity. Okay. Yesterday, I explained this one, but people is still not able to understand. No problem. I have some simple explanation right now. Okay. Again, sorry for asking the same questions actually. Hopefully, you are able to see my screen and you are able to hear me. At least one yes. There is no audio issue, right? Team. Great. Yeah, Prakash, that is what your question. See that actually. Oh yeah, welcome back, Marasi. So see that actually. This one is what operation they are doing that actually. Please listen carefully. This is a file handling. This is the layman level language. We are going to convert into technical. What they are doing actually, there is some construction is going on. Okay, there is some construction is going on. They need sand. Why they need sand? Because they have to mix with cement, everything. Then only they can construct the building, right? Okay, no problem, boss. One lorry of cement. Okay, this the whole content is one lorry of cement. What is this actually? This one, it's a trolley. What is the use of this trolley? These people, they will take the sand and they will put it in the trolley. Then they will move to the construction site. That is what they will do, right? See that lorry of sand and trolley. This is a shovel, right? They will use some kind of shovel, put it in that. Then they will move to that. Okay, here is the answer, file handling. What is the file handling answer? Let me go to that. Where is this? What do you mean by file actually? What I told you, the file. What do you mean by file actually? File represent the actual file or directory, actual file in the file system. So instead of file system, here is what we are saying. Where is your sand is located actually? My sand is located in somewhere in front of the shop. In front of the shop. That is a location. Similarly, these guys, what they will do? They will say directory. What is that? Training folder. And file name is welcome.txt. That is a location, right? But here is what we are doing. We are saying this. What is that? In front of, what is that? Portland Place shop. So you already know that actually. Okay, what is that? 5671 Portland Place. Oh, okay. We know the location of this one. Similarly, we know the location of this one. So it means the file classes to represent the location of the file or location of the item. Okay, this is what the file stuff. Now, this is a stuff. What is that, in front of the, what is that actually? What it is located actually? Sand. Sand is located in this one. So this is a file. Now, what do you mean by file reader actually? To reading and writing the file. File reader is, who's that actually? Who's the file reader here is actually? Reader. This is a guy. Right? This is a guy, right? Who's that actually? This is shovel. This shovel is what they will do. They will read the file. Okay. What do you mean by reading here is, can we call it as a reading? No. They are taking, or what is that? Taking the sand. Okay. Here is technically reading the file. Okay. What is the functionality here is? Taking the sand, it's a kind of functionality. To reading the file is, who will help here? Readline method. Who will help here? Readline method. So how it has happened? The whole one lorry of sand will be pushed immediately? No. They will take The shovel, push one shovel and put it in the trolley. Again push it, put it in that. Again push it, put it in that. That's what they are doing, right? That doesn't mean this is a whole stuff they are pushing that. Not like that actually. It is not at all possible, right? You're taking line one by one. Similarly, your file will be reading line by line, right? The sand is shovel by shovel. We are, loading into the trolley, right? Similarly, line by line, the file contains 1,000 line, right? The file contains 1,000 line. So what we are doing actually, we are taking this, what is that? We are reading line by line. First line, one shovel. Second line, one shovel. Third line, one shovel. So what will happen? You are completely you are putting into buffer. What will happen when the buffer is filled? Then what you are going to do? You are going to pass it to who's that actually? The construction site, right? Construction site. This stuff is completely loaded, right? That is nothing but buffer reader. Okay. See, this whole sand is it's a file. This guy is the reader. This guy is the buffer. So finally, your operation. What is operation? What is your task? You want to get the sand. You want to read the file. That is going to be done. No need to muck up, right? File reader, buffer reader. That's all. That's all. Very simple, right? That is what here is we are doing that. To reading the buffering to improvement the performance. Why buffering we are doing this actually? We cannot do that bulk stuff at a time into that construction site. How we are using the trolley in the real time layman level. Similarly, here is in our program is we are using the buffer. So buffer is like a trolley. Okay, team. So reader is a kind of shovel. File is a kind of location of the sand. Okay, at least did you understand about this particular layman level? I will explain the program also, but at least did you understand about this layman level explanation, team? Did you understand about this layman level explanation? Good. Okay, yeah, please call out me. Don't hesitate actually. That doesn't mean this, okay, a person won't explain. I will explain in number of time, no issue. Okay, but only thing is, what is that? We should practice more and more. Okay. Okay, then let me go to the, our example, yesterday example, right? File reader. This file reader, see that actually. Now, what is this? My file is located in the particular folder. My sand is located in the particular in front of the shop. What is the file name? Welcome to nellai.txt. Okay, let me see that actually what content is there actually. What is that? C user and name is C and the name is workspace and the name is TMP bank and the name is welcome to nellai.txt. This is a file. This file is I am going to read it. How I'm going to do it? Line by line. Okay, good morning. Okay, please practice. These are all the new text I'm adding. Okay, now let me close this. I want to read this one by one. This blank space also is a kind of one line. This one, good morning. Again, blank space. Again. So what will happen? Till what line it will be reading? It will be reading till please practice it. Okay. Thanks a lot. All the best. Something I'm putting there. Till all the best it will be. But I want to read it and put it into my console. How to read it? That's what we are going to write the program. So file is already ready. This is a string. I'm passing this file location as a file. So my file location is ready. Why I'm passing this file location to file class? I already told, right? File class is to represent the file location. That's what we talked, right? To represent the actual file or directory in the file system. Done. Next is, what is that actually? Reader. Here is, you'll feel that buffered reader also there and file reader also there. So you'll feel that actually buffered reader is equal to null, you put it. Then I'm initializing this particular reader object. Reader is equal to new buffered reader of new file reader. You'll feel that why you are putting this buffered reader and reader. So there is I told, right, you need to take the sand and put it in the buffer, right? To do the operations, we need one method because we need to read line by line, right? The line by line method is supported by buffered reader class. So the buffered reader class only having that particular method. So if you want to utilize it means obviously we need, right? That is what I'm using this. Buffered reader is equal to new buffered reader. And within that, I'm passing the new file reader. Why are you using the new file reader? So with the help of this file reader also, we are doing the reading operations. Okay. So the read line method is not directly supported. So first is, what is that? What is the use of this read? What is the use of this file reader? To read the file. So to read the content. So file reader has the one list character by character. What is that? Reading operation only. We can do it with the help of the file reader. Listen, character by character. What in the character by character? Welcome is there. W, E, L, C, O, pass. Character by character means it will be taking huge time. That's why to read the performance, we are using this read line method. So who is supporting this read line method? Buffered reader. That's what I pass it as an argument. Okay, now see that buffered reader is equal to new buffered reader, new file reader of what is this file? This file. Now it's ready. Now what I have to do? I have to read it. How to read it? Line by line I have to read it. Okay. How to read the line by line? Let's go here actually. Okay, fine. If we want to read this line by line means it's a kind of looping, right? Read first line, then go to the second line, then go to the third line. What is this actually? Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. It's a kind of repeating the same stuff. That's what I put it in the while loop. So I have to temporarily, I need to keep it in the right shovel. That's a temporary. Put it there. Shovel, put it there. That's a temporary. That's what here is. I created one string line is equal to reader dot read line. What will happen? It will read the first line. It will store here. It will be checking this. Hey, your line contains any data or null? No, but my line contains some data. So what is the condition I put it? This line should not be null. Yes, I have the data. No problem. Go inside. Then print date. Then what will happen? It's a looping statement, right? Same stuff. It will be keeping looping there, right? It will go to the next line. Here is. Again, it's saying this. We have the statement or not? Yes, we have the statement. What about here? Yes, we have the statement. Well, you feel there was nothing? Blank space. It's a blank line. That is also one of the line. It will read. Then good morning. Then blank line. Then please practice it. Blank line. Thanks a lot. Blank line. And all the best. Then it will feel this. See that I'm putting the down cursor, my line is going down or not? It is not going. It means there is no line. Because it's a blank line. No. Blank line means the cursor has to go. But here is my cursor is not going down. It means empty. So what will happen? It will be null. I'm trying to read, it is null. So if my what is the condition? If it is not equal to null, then only go inside. If it is null means immediately my condition is false. So directly what will happen? It will come to finally. What is finally? If reader not equal to null, then go inside. Think about that actually. Here is, we are not talking about the line. Reader is connection is already established here. So we need to close the connection, right? What is this technically? What is the layman level here is? Once a task is done, what do you have to do? You have to keep the shovel everything into the proper place, right? You need for tomorrow, right? Or something like, usage, right? That's what. So whatever the shovel we are using, trolley we are using, we need to close it. We need to keep it in some place. That is what we are here. We are doing that. 41. Line number 41 is reader. Reader is already established. Where established? Line number 25 is established. I'm closing that. So automatically it's not equal to null because connection is established. Go inside. Close the reader. Automatically. It means keep your shovel or trolley in some place because your task is done. Then exit the program. It's a very simple, right? If anyone is, maybe they will ask you, okay, can you write the reading and writing the file program? Is the interview questions. Okay, compulsory file handling collections. Most of the interview, they will dig on file handling, collections, string handling. If you are focusing on this stuff, definitely can enter into that. And moreover, don't feel that actually all the stuff I need to write it. Okay, if they are asking 5 questions, means if you try to clear at least 2.5 or 3 questions, definitely they will get the confidence. But complete 5 means you can ask a salary like anything. If it is 3 means whatever they are giving, you should accept. You cannot bargain. Any doubt about this particular program team? Before I move to the file writer. Are you clear with Prakash right now? You can ask question if you have anything. Subhaya. Good. Please explain the finally block again. Okay, fine. Okay. So what do you mean by this one actually? This is layman level is, what is it actually? Layman level, right? It's a layman level is, what is it actually? Buffered reader and file reader. In here is layman level is, which is a buffered reader. This is a reader. This is a trolley is a buffered reader, right? So with the help of that only the the sand is moving to the construction site, right? Suppose you completed entire sand and moved to your site. Right now in the site is there is no sand. What you will do? You will keep this shovel and trolley in front of this shop? No. Why? Because this belongs to your civil construction company. If you keep it here, what they will do? They will scold you, right? Similarly, our file reader and buffered reader, it is doing some kind of operations. Okay, that operation, because using the particular object, buffered reader object, we are doing some kind of operations because reader is a combination of, in the program, reader is a combination of buffered reader, file reader and file as well. So it's a kind of some object is there. This object is consuming some space in your RAM. In the RAM, it is consuming some space. So what do you have to do? You have to release it. If you are not releasing, what will happen? Unnecessarily, it will be consuming your memory space. That's what we are just closing that. Okay, we just need to close it. So where we are doing this operations, we always have to do in the finally block. Why we are doing in the finally block? Because Finally block will always be executed at the end of the program. That's what we are using this finally. Are you understand that? Why we are using this try catch? Oh, that's a good question. Good question. Ask it, no issue. Why we are using the try catch? Assume that actually. Here is welcome to nullai.txt file. I put it in the particular file. Suppose accidentally I used the file, I mentioned the file name is welcome to nullai1.txt. What will happen? Will it read? The file is welcome to nullai.txt, but you put that in a welcome to nullai1.txt. Definitely it will throw the exceptions. Why? File not found exception it will throw. But what will happen? Even though it is creating this particular some kind of connections, right? File object, some connections is established. So the connections need to be closed, right? Even though the program is wrong, we need to close the connections because we establish the connections. After that only we are trying to read the particular file. So automatically what you have to do? You have to close the connections. So you may expect the error because that's what yesterday we talked in the exception handling, right? Exception handling means unpredictable, unknown errors, unknown exceptions. That's what yesterday we were planning to the movie. Car may get puncture. We are looking for thirsty. Or do we know before that? If you know before that means what you will do? You will bring it some flask of coffee, flask of water, something you will bring it. But you don't know that. That is unexpected. This is a kind here is also unexpected. Your human errors. So that we need to handle it. Even the human error, we need to release the connections. That's what. If there is any error, if there is any error, it will go to the here. It will go to the catch block. Then finally it will release it. So from that, you will come to know that, hey, see that this is a cause. Okay, your file is not found. The file name is must be wrong. That information you will be getting this. Why we are putting these exceptions? Because here is it's a only 50 line of program. But if you go to the real time is you'll be having lakhs of code. Where will you go and find it? Because you need to find that, right? For example, let me go with this one. Okay, welcome. It's a wrong file name I'm putting. Okay, run the Java application right now. So what is that actually? An error occurred while reading the file. What is that? It is clearly saying this java.io file not found exception. Now from that we come to know that, oh, it's a file is something, the file, whatever the file I mentioned, it's not found. This is exceptions. This term is they are calling as the exceptions, stack trace. Okay. In Python, they will call it as a trace or something, error trace something. I don't know what is the name they are calling that. Error trace something. Java, C# is the same one. Stack trace. You must be studied in the college time, right? What is the name you studied actually? FIFO Q. Okay. Okay. LIFO stack. Whenever if you are from computer engineering background, they must be explained about in your college days. Data structure, you must be studied about, right? This is the first in first out is a queue. Last in first out is a stack. This is called, the red one is they are calling as a stack trace. What is the use of the stack trace? You can, what is that? You can find that where the exception is occurred. Here is it means last executed one, it will be displayed as a first. Last input, first output. Okay, now let's see that actually you will feel that but from this error, how will I come to know that exception is occurred? See that actually line number 25. Where is the line number 25? Here is a line number 25. It is trying to read the file. What is the read the file? File is nothing but this one. That is this one. That is this one. See that? So whenever it is trying to execute a line number 51, it is throwing the error. So you will understand, oh, If something is happening inside one, then from that, you will easily understand that. Okay, so whatever is executed last, first it will be showing as the last. This is the first executed, right? But the error is showing as the error is last executed, but it is showing as a first. So last executed one, it will be showing as a first. That is what they are calling as a LIFO stack. That is a data structure concept. I don't want to confuse you. Okay, advanced level, I don't want to take it right now. Okay, because this just to tell them that actually with the help of the stack trace, I can debug it. Okay, any more question? Prakash Chandra or any other? Are you guys are convinced? Not convinced? Sorry, you assume that there is no doubt. Great. Okay, this is a reader. Okay, let me go to the writer. Same stuff. You already know that, right? Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mention the file locations. Where is the file? The file which is present in the where? Project directory. Where is the project directory? This is the project directory. What is the file name? Tirunelveli to Canada. What does this file contains? This file contains empty. Okay, this file contains empty. What I'm going to do? See, right now it is 0 KB. What I'm going to do? I'm going to write it. How I'm going to write it? With the help of file writer. So file is equal to new file. That's a file name. But you already know that. What is the use of the file? To refer the locations. Okay, I created one file writer. So writer is equal to new file writer. You will feel that bus. Why are you not putting that buffered writer? Because it's a small set of files, so it's fine. If you're putting the bulk stuff, then you can use it. It's a small set, so no need to put it there. So that's what I directly use writer is equal to new file writer of file. Then there is a method called as writer.write. I'm passing the string. What is the string? Hello, welcome to Tirunelveli to Canada. Again, one more string also I'm writing. We are covering Selenium Core Java Test Engine Automation Framework. Another, again, this is, are we writing? No, we are not writing. Just printing in the console, that's all. Okay, why I am putting this, try catch one? Error may occur, right? If the file is not found, safer side is we are putting that actually. It's a try catch block. It's a kind of precautionary activity. We may expect the user may do the error. User may do the mistake. For that only we are putting the try catch block. Always it is recommended because it's a bulk program, right? During the client side is client may do the any kind of mistake. So to avoid that mistake only we are using this try catch block. Okay, because the code is going to be lakhs of code, right? That time it may give the trouble for us. That's what, to fix it faster, this kind of try catch we are doing that. Now let's see that actually. Let me run this program. Data is written successfully. Let me go to here. See that? 1. See that? Whatever is we provided in the program, it is automatically written, including the blank space also. See that? Getting team? This is a file writer. Okay, simple program, right? I already put it in the chat window just to go through that. One more is, another one is file input stream. Same story, same file. Instead of, what is that, file input stream? Sorry, instead of file reader, you can use file input stream. Instead of, what is a file writer, you have to go to the file output stream. But that is for character based data. This is for binary based data. So here is what I'm going to do. I have one file, one JPEG file. What is a JPEG file? There is a folder called as training doc file handling. Okay. C training doc file handling. Okay. What is it actually? The file name is this one. This is a file. I want to read this file and write it in some different location. What is the different location I want to write it actually? I want to write it in the, my destination is here. What is the destination I'm putting this? It's a default system project directory. Default project directory. How you are saying it's a default project directory? I told, right? If you didn't put any specific path, it will go to your project directory. Where is your project directory? This is what your project directory, right? This is what your project directory. Okay. Do we have any kind of Venkatesh file here? Is no. They don't have the file, but it is going to be created. How it is going to be created? Again, it is not copying. Okay. It is reading the image byte by byte. It is going to write it here. Byte by byte, it is going to read it. It's not copy paste. Okay. How this reading in the byte by byte is happening? That's what we are going to talk about there. Okay. Okay, fine. This is a source location. Okay. This is a destination location. Destination location is my project directory. Okay. What I'm going to do in the while compare the previous program. What is the file input stream? File input stream means input to the program. Okay. Input to the program. Okay. Output stream is output of the program. Okay, no problem. So here is source file is, what is the source file? This is a source file. What is the stuff actually? tn.jpg. We got it actually. So we are reading. Okay, we didn't start reading, just we are pointing out the location. You'll feel that was, you told that, something like a file, new file of something only told that, but here is you didn't use a new file of something. This is a way also we can do that in the file input stream. So don't worry about that. As I told, right, there are multiple constructors are present. So this is also one of the way. So don't worry about that. So it is pointing to the particular locations. Okay, what is the use of this one? Next line, file output stream. What is the use of this file output stream? It will, whatever it is read it from the C training doc file handling folder, whatever the files it is reading, it will be writing into the destination file. Where is the destination file? My project directory. Okay, how the reading is happening? In the previous one is we are reading line by line with the help of the read line method. But it is not the textual file, it is a binary file. Then how the reading operation will happen? Let's see. What will happen means we are using the buffer. Why you are using the, what is it? Why you are using the byte data type? You will get the doubt, right? Why are you using the byte? What is it actually? Previous one we read it actually. We used the character data. That is what character type or string type we used it. But right now we are going to read the picture. That is a picture, right? So picture is, what is that? Picture is, it's a byte of data, right? How will measure the pictures? It's a MB, KB, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte. That's why we will always, measure the binary data, right? Whether it is a movie, we will always have gigabyte, megabyte. So that's what. So to read the particular data, we need to use byte data type. That's what we are using this. Byte buffer is equal to new byte of. You will feel that it's everything is fine, but why you are putting this, 1024? 1024 means at a time you can read 1 byte. What do you mean by 10? It's a 1 KB. That's what byte, right? 1024 is a 1 KB. So it is just reading 1024 and putting into that. Again 1024, putting into that. Again 1024, putting. So it's a kind of looping. Same looping only. It is doing that. Okay, that's what byte of data we are reading that. In the previous one is string of data. See that in the previous one is what we did actually. Here is string we used it. We are reading the line, we are putting into string. Here is we are it's a byte array. Okay, we are reading. Okay, what we are reading? We are reading the buffer. Where we are reading the buffer? In the input stream. What is the input stream? Input stream nothing but, sorry, we are reading and putting into this one. Okay, what is that? What is the input stream? This is source file. So this source file we are reading with the help of the read method, and you're just putting into integer. You'll feel that was confusing, right? Reading the data and putting into integer. Why you are putting into integer actually? You want to, what is that? What is your length of data? First byte you read at 1 KB, no problem. Again 2 KB, 3 KB, till what is the length of your data? 1 KB, 2 KB. Now it's a 50 KB. No, 50 KB. 1, 2, 3, 4. Complete 50 KB. Now, bus 1000 GB. Then 1 KB, 2 KB. Then it will go to till what is that? 1 GB. So the performance will be huge. It will be taking time. For that only you have to use a buffer header. Okay, buffered input stream. That time you have to use it. But right now is we it's a very simple file. What is the size of this file? Size of the file is very simple. What is this? It's a 82 KB. Okay, so that's what I'm just using, only small binary set. Okay, so I'm reading the file, I'm putting into the integer. Okay, it means integer means length of the particular file. Okay, I'm just checking, hey, either it is greater than 0 or not. Then I'm going to, with the help of the write method, I'm writing the buffer. What I'm writing the buffer? Whatever the data I read, the first KB, I have the data. Push it. From where to where? From 0 to till end of that. My picture is, this is the size of my picture, right? This is a rectangle picture. So how the picture will be reading? It will be reading. So it will be reading 0 to length. So it will read first one, second one, third one. It will keep. Now first the temple will be written. Then the text will be written. Then finally it will go to end of this one. Once the entire stuff is readed, and that's all. Writing or not? That's what it is doing that actually. Let's see here whether it is writing or not. I'm running this program. See that binary file written successfully. Let me go to and see that where it is. My project directory. Okay, now let me go to see my project directory. See that the file is created 11. Let me go to here. Same file is, see that how this file is created? It's not copied. It is just read the file and writing into the particular location. See that? Same file. When it is created, just now. Okay. So this is what the file input and output stream, file reader and writer. Any doubt, team, about this? Again, you'll feel that, but do you need to muck up everything? You need to understand the concept. Very simple. File reader, file writer, file input stream, file output stream, buffered reader, buffered writer, read method, write method, read line method. If you know only this one, then you can challenge the file handling stuff. Even if you put that, syntax here and there, people will appreciate that. Then, maybe because, everything you cannot keep in mind. If you ask me the syntax right now, I cannot remember everything because everyone will refer in the Google, right? Right? A debugger only they will do that. So don't worry about that. But at least you have to demonstrate it. You are good. Okay, team. Okay. If there is no doubt, then let me go to the collections. Is there any doubt, team, before I go to that other topic? Okay, if there is no questions, then I can go to the collections. Okay, you will feel that what do you mean by collections? What do you mean by collections? Okay, you are going to library. Okay, you are going to the library. Okay, library, books, shelves. Okay, this is the library, right? This is the library. Hopefully, you are able to see my screen. Assume that this is a library. What will happen? Lawyer book. This is related to political book. This is related to something like school educations. This is related to medical. This is related to mechanical engineering. Assume that actually, what it is. Assume, just assume. Okay, what it is. It's a collections. But what is this collections actually? Book collections. But what did it actually? Collection of similar stuff. What is that? It's a law related books, political related books, medical related books, mechanical engineering related books, computer engineering related books. Why they are keeping this one like this? Better management. Easy to try to find the data, try to find the book. Right, Dave? So for that purpose only, we are using this particular collections. So better arrangement of your data. That is what they are calling as a collections. Okay. Now you will feel that. Let's go to the technically. What do you mean by Java collections? Java collection means it refers to the framework. Very, very important topic. Your mostly 50% of the interview questions will be coming on this particular topic only. Because automation also, without this collections, string handling, and the previous topic, what is that? File reading and writing. Without that, automation cannot start. Okay, whatever you studied, OOPS concept, everything, it's fine. That's for your basic understanding. Whenever you go with the framework development and the framework enhancement, that time is you need to consider the OOPS concepts, other stuff. But this is more important. Let's go to the collections. Collections means it refers a framework. Okay, it's a one framework. Okay, that provides a set of interfaces, classes. Okay, it contains some set of interfaces and classes. You already know what in the interface, you already know what in the classes. To store the value and manipulate the values as well. Okay, these collections help in organizing and handling the data in the efficient way. Let me go to the library. Library, it's a collection of, it's a framework, right? They created some framework, right? Some cupboard, right? The cupboard is a kind of framework. It provides some set of interfaces and classes. Similarly, how they are providing set of interface, right? Similarly, they are putting some set of racks, drawers. Why they are putting the drawers and racks? To store your books. And also, manipulate means take it, insert it, blend it. That's the manipulations. How similarly, you can store, add the data, you can retrieve the data, delete the data, delete the data. That is all the manipulations. Why they are doing this one? organizing your data, organizing your books, and easy to handle the books. So it will be easy for you to handle that, right? So that is for books level. But here is this is for our data level. Okay, think about that actually. Amazon. Amazon, they have so many different stuff, right? TV, electronics, and they will say electricals, fashion. Why they are putting this one? Easy to manage. Walmart, they are putting the section separately, right? If you go here is, you'll find it. I'm just going to the Walmart. Please understand, okay? Otherwise, you will be facing challenges. What is this? See that? They are putting so many, what is this? Sections. Electronics, toys, home, appliances, baby item, personal care, grocery. If you go to the, suppose you, boss, I want to buy 1 kilo tomato. What you will do? Will you go here somewhere? Easy. That's just to go to that grocery section and, boss, I want to buy one laptop. You will go to here. Why? Easy to handle, efficient way of handling. You know that this is a kind of this sections, right? That's what. So efficient way of handling that. Okay. So similarly, how this the particular data is handled in this particular, how the our real-time data handled in efficient manner. Similarly, our software data also we need to handle it in efficient manner. For that only, these collections are really helping. Okay. It contains so many interfaces. That's what they told. How many interfaces they have? They are having so many interfaces, but I'm taking very, very important one only. One is list interface, another one is set interface, another one is map interface. What is the use of this list interface actually? List interface represents the ordered collections, and also it is in sequence. Elements cannot be accessed by, elements can be accessed by, okay? Remember that this question they will be asking. What do you mean list interface? You can tell them that it's a ordered collections. Okay. Ordered means a sequence one. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a sequence only. It won't store it in whatever the order. No, it will be ordered collections. Elements can be accessed by index. Hey, I'm looking for the element which is present in the index number 4. You can fetch it easily. It's a ordered collections. So that is what list. And moreover, you can store the duplicate as well. But assume that actually there is element 5. You can store one more element 5, one more element 5. It's a duplicate element. You can keep store that actually. It is possible in the list. Okay. And how this is how this is handled actually, because interface doesn't have that interface doesn't have the implementation, right? That interface having some kind of classes, we already know. But what is interface contain only the declaration, not the definitions. Then it needs to be implemented, right? How it will be implemented? That will be implemented by some set of classes. Who are all the classes? Array list, linked list. Okay, so this concept, the ordered collections and accessing the element by index, this concept is implemented by array list class, linked list class. Okay, okay. Again, one more interface, that is nothing but set interface. What in the set interface? It won't allow the duplicate. It won't allow the duplicate. But then the previous one is allowing the duplicate. Previous one will allow. This won't allow the duplicate. Then set interface. Who will implement this one? Hash set, tree set. Those guys, those classes, they will implement this particular interface. And another interface is map interface. Map interface is nothing but it's a key and value pair. What do you mean by key and value pair? Name. Okay. Okay, name means Maharasi, location, Nellai, right? So what is that? It's a kind of key value, college, scan. So it's a kind of key and value pair. That is nothing but map. Okay, so again, it is not directly extended with the collections one, but still this is also one of the collection interface. It's not directly extended with that, but still this is one of the important one. How this interface will be implemented? Hash map, tree map. Okay, you have to go, if you're still confusing, please refer the our past video related to what is it? Abstractions. That I already explained. You have to recall it. Whatever the hoops concept, whatever we in the coming session onwards, we are going to recall it. Why? In the Selenium is definitely we need that. Next week onwards, Selenium will start. Okay, fine. So list interface, set interface, map interface. Okay, every interfaces they are having the some kind of classes, right? We are going to see the classes one by one. What in by array list actually? Array list means it's a resizable array implementation of the list interface. It allows faster random access to the element, but it is slower in inserting and removing the elements. Okay, it's a technical, reading technical stuff is really tough, right? Let us go to the example. What do you mean by list actually? Let's go further. Okay, list I told to the list is an interface, right? List L is equal to, can I put new list? No, I cannot put the new list. Why I cannot put the new list? Because it's an interface. It cannot be instantiated. That's what we studied in the abstraction video. Then what is the use of this one? But this interface must be implemented with one class, right? That class is nothing but array list or linked list, any one class. I am taking the array list. Now I can use it. Okay. Now you will feel that actually I want to, you told the collection I told, right? What is collection I told actually? It's a collection of elements, something I told. But in this collection L is equal to, list L is equal to nothing. There is no element. How to add the element? Very simple. L dot add of. What is that? I'm going to add only the name. Okay. So Prakash. L dot add of. What is that? Satish. L dot add of. What is that? Who's that? Subaya. I'm just adding the name. What is that actually? We are just adding the name. What kind of data it is actually? It's all string. 1, 2, it's all string, right? So you'll feel that actually. So it's a similar set of data. How we are putting this is a law data, law books separately, engineering books separately. Similarly, here is we are adding this only the string only. So that's what, to make it more generic, we are using the concept as generic. Okay. During my interviews, so many people, they will come, they don't know about this one. Because everyone, what they will do, while taking the interview, they will copy from Chatgpt and they will put it. But while asking the explanation, they don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of strategy they are using nowadays. I asked so many questions about the collections. People, what they will do? Oh, okay. Maybe some kind of proxy will be there. Simply they are typing the code as it is. They will use camel case, Pascal case. Fantastically, they will write the code. Plus, can you explain this code? Mean they don't know because they just copied. But the focus is only the here. People is thinking about those kind of, how to clear that, how to set the proxy, everything they know, but at least they have to spend a little bit time on, the code flow and thing they don't know. Okay, let's go to here. If this is what is it actually? String, it's the bracket, right? They are calling as a generic. What in by generic actually? Generic, it's a one concept. In Java 5 onwards, they introduce this concept. What is the use of this one? Let me go to there is a two kind of concept, non-generic and generic. No need to go with that detail, okay? Just for understand that actually. At least you need to know that, right? Because what is this angular bracket? That is nothing but generic. Okay. Non-generic means if you put it like, L dot add of 1, L dot add of 1.1. What is this non-generic? These are all the string data, integer data, float data. What is that actually? It's a non-generic. Why we are calling it a non-generic? Because it is holding everything. So if you are putting like that, automatically you will get the error. This is non-generic. This is non-generic list. Okay. Now it won't throw any kind of error. If you put it in the program, it won't throw any kind of error. Let me go to here directly. Why I'm putting here. Okay. Where is the collections? List L is equal to new array list. L dot add of. That's the problem. That's what I always prepare the program before I come to that. My system is too slow. Okay, here is I'm putting that Maharasi and L dot add of 1. L dot add of 1.1. What kind of collection it is? This is called as a non-generic collections. Non-generic collections. But if you put this angular bracket, earlier is not showing any error, right? But if you put the angular bracket, what will happen? It has started throwing the error. Why? It is saying this, boss. Your collection is a generic collections. Don't add this one. I will accept only the string. I won't accept integer or float. That is what it is saying. Let me go to the layman level language. Okay. I'm looking for a pure Java developer. Okay. I'm looking for pure Java developer. I'm trying to, fetch one guy. Okay. Or you are referring one guy. Okay, you are referring one guy. The guy is C# developer or functional tester or business analyst. Is it fit for my opening? No. Why it is not fit for opening? But my opening is very generic. I am looking for only Java developer. But C#, he is also a developer, but he is a C# technology. Again, but B business analyst. He is also tech. He is also IT field. No, I'm looking for Java. What about functional testers? He is also Java. No, he is also techie. I'm looking for Java. So it's a kind of generic. My opening is only Java. I cannot accept any other profile other than Java. That is what generic. Okay, it's a layman level explanation. You got it, right? What is my generic? If I put string means I'm putting the restriction only string. If I'm trying to push integer float means it won't accept. Getting team? It won't accept any other stuff. Only integer only it will accept. Sorry, so only string only it will accept. That is what the term is saying here. Okay. I'm getting. Any doubt about this particular angular bracket? People will ask. Okay. Some of the people, they are muck-upping the program and coming to the why I'm explaining this detailed level? At least you should know that actually. Even every program you cannot understand that basic. Okay. Basic you understand. Okay, no problem. Here is, see that actually I'm going to the program directly. Here is, I have one list. It's a generic list. Okay, what is the list variable? What is the class? This is the interface. Okay, this is a class. Okay, this implementation, everything done by the Java team. So don't worry about that. There is a method called as add method. With the help of the add method, I am adding the list. What I am adding? Apple, banana, cherry, blueberry, cranberries, apple. So what is I am doing there actually? I am adding the elements. I am adding the string. So this all the stuff where it will go? It will go to, okay, you'll feel that why you are adding the apple 3 times. What I told about the list actually, it will accept the duplicate, right or not? Duplicate, that's what it is accepting this. Okay, no problem, boss. If I want to fetch it means how can I fetch it actually? For that, they are using multiple way. One is enhanced for loop. Another one is iterator. Getting team? These two definitely you need to understand it. The same stuff it will be coming for the Selenium also. Whenever you are reading the drop down value, right? Or something like some collection of values will be there in the database. Definitely you need this one. Okay. Or if you want to read it from the file, okay, see, file contains 100 lines. So in the, is it contains a name is Prakash or not? What do you have to do? You have to read the line, put it in the collections, iterate it, and whether it is contains or not, you have to check it. So that time is you need this kind of collections. Okay, so remember that. Method one is I'm the how to fetch it. So the fruit list contains all the apple, banana, cherry, blueberry, cranberry, apple, right? This is the collections. How to print it this one? So my pointer is, it will go to here. There is a pointer. A pointer will, okay, let me go to here. How to fetch it? Contain apple, banana, cherry, blueberry. I'm just taking some only, okay? Now I'm not typing all blueberries. So what will happen? My fruit list contains this all the stuff. So whenever the iteration starting, my pointer will go to here. Where is the pointer? This is the pointer. It will point the first one. Okay. Fruit list. That is my list, right? Fruit list. Pointer will go to the first one. Then the first one will be pulled here and it will be printed. Then pointer will go to the second one. Banana will be pulled and it will be printed. Then pointer will go to the third one. Third one will be print and the fourth one. So it will be keep looping and it will be printing. Getting team? Apple, banana, cherry, blueberry, cranberry, apple. It will be keep printing this. So that is what the method one. What about the method two actually? This is also another way of fetching the value. How to do that? That is we are using the concept is iterator. So for that what you have to do, same stuff only. For that what you have to do, iterator means same stuff only, okay, but instead of putting into one common collections, they are just passing into iterator interface. Okay, there is one interface called interface called as iterator. Okay, so whatever the fruit list we have, right, forget about this one. This everything we are passing into iterator method. So what is the use of this iterator method? It will read all the content. What is the content? Apple, banana, cherry, blueberry, cranberry, apple, everything it will be read and passing into my iterator. Where it is here. So in this iterator method, we have some method. The method name is has next. So what is the use of this has next method? It will check do we have the element or not. Same stuff only, okay. whatever the enhanced for loop, we saw that same alignment only. But the only thing is the iterator has some special methods. What is the method? Has next, next. But in the enhanced for loop, they don't have any kind of special method. So if you want to use that has next and next method, then what you have to do? You have to use this. You have to pass it into the iterator. Then you have to use this method. That's what we are passing. Fruit list dot iterator means we are passing into here. Then from that iterator dot has next. What do you mean by has next actually? We are just checking. Hey, do we have the element? Yes. Then go inside. Then what is the element? Next pointer will point to this element. The next method will point to this element. Apple printed. Then again looping, right? Go to the next element. Okay. Has next means what is that actually? It will check. Hey, do we have the element? Yes, we have the element banana. What is that? Banana. Okay, no. Now go inside. Iterator dot next. Iterator dot next means this one. Banana. Then what will happen? Pointer will go to the next one. Do we have the element? Yes. Then what is that? Cherry. Then it will go. Then here. Then what will happen? The what is that? The pointer will go to the next. Do we have the element? No. Immediately come out. Getting? It's a kind of looping. Okay. So if you are planning to use that as next method means definitely you need to use iterator. Okay. Again, you feel that which one is better? It's up to you based on your business need, your scenario, test case need, test script need. Okay, you'll feel that actually. And okay, it's fine. List is okay. What about the set? Same stuff, same add method. See that again. How I used it, like list string is equal to new array list. I used it, right? Instead of that, I have to use set string fruit set is equal to new hash set. That's all. Again, you will feel that bus. How this class is coming? I told, right? Here is. That's all. You need to use any of this particular class. Okay. So here is, I just used it. What is the method to insert the element? Add. Insert list also we used to add. Same, add. Okay, but here is you are adding the duplicate. You told that it is duplicates won't be added, but while retrieving that, here is we are retrieving, right? You won't get the duplicate. Okay, you won't get the duplicate. Okay, now see that actually same iteration method. Okay, for differentiation purpose, what I will do. Let me run this program. See that list is, my list is retrieved in method 1. What is the method 1? This is the enhanced for loop. What is the element? Apple, banana, cherry, blueberry, cranberry, apple, apple. What is this actually? It's ordered collections. What in my ordered collections I told, right? Whatever the order you inserted, the same order it is retrieved. That is what list is, the ordered collections. I told, right? Ordered collections, a sequence. What way you inserted, whatever the element you inserted as a first, it will be retrieved as a first. Whatever the element is inserted last, that will be retrieved as a last. So that's what it is. See that same, because we retrieved for two different methods. Okay. What about the set actually? Set is unordered collections, I told, right? I inserted the element is apple, banana, cherry. Let's see for set. Apple, next element is I inserted is banana. But is it showing banana? It is displaying the cranberry. Cranberry, which is the last inserted one. That's what they are saying. Set is the unordered collections. Unordered. Okay. Does not allow duplicate and unordered. So you will come to know that actually, if you are looking for the ordered collections, you can use list. If you are looking for unordered collections, you can use set. But method is both same. Add method, same for loop, same iterator. That's what here is. Same thing. See that? Same stuff. Getting team? If you understand the list, set is easy. Same. Only the syntax is different. What is the syntax? Here is the syntax. Only this much. Then why you are using the two thing? That's what I told, right? If you're looking for the ordered collections and duplicate stuff, use the list. If you're looking for unordered collections and remove the duplicate element, then you can use set. That's the main thing. Okay, and they are supporting so many different classes: array list, linked list, hash set, tree set. These are all the different stuff. Okay, these all classes are supported by list and set. Just to go through that. Next one is map. What do you mean by map? That is also you need to know that, right? So with the map, I'll give me what is that, 10 more minutes, I'll wrap the session. What do you mean by map? Map is nothing but it's a represent of key and value pair. Okay, key and value pair. That's what I told, right? For example, name is equal to Venkatesh. Location is equal to, okay, right now in Canada. And native Tirunelveli. Right? So this is the stuff, right? Name is nothing but it's a key. Venkatesh is nothing but it's a value. Location is a key. Canada is a value. Native is a key. Tirunelveli is a value. So this is what is it actually? Name, location, native, everything is a key. What about this one? Venkatesh, Canada, Tirunelveli? It's a values. So this collectively what we can say, it's a map. So map is a kind of collection of key value pair. Why we are saying collections? Because we have more than one value. That is what we are calling as a collection of. Okay. Now let's go to that actually. This one is only the single section. Right now is how you are going to do that. That's what. So what you have to do to store this one is you have to use map. M is equal to new hash map. Okay. And again, here also I would recommend to go with the generic stuff. So what you have to do? Here is for this one is how we can do this one. This is also string, this is also string. So what do you have to do? Map string comma string. So here also you have to use string comma string. And you will feel that, but I don't want to go with this one actually. Okay, I'm looking for the salary, name and salary. Okay, Prakash. Okay, yearly salary 25 lakh. Okay, I'm just putting number only. Okay, and Dinesh putting for something like 23 lakh. Maharasi something like 24 lakh. What is this actually? This is string. This is an integer. How will you put it here? Is so the key is a string. This is the integer. Okay, this one is key value. So the key is a string, integer is a value. Okay, you got it? So you will feel that actually some of the people are, that also the people are not getting. But this string is a class. Why they are putting this, generally we will put int only, right? Why are putting this, the capital I integer? Because it's an object. It is an object. It's a wrapper class. So you always have to use wrapper class in this particular generics. So that's what they are saying. This is what is that? Integer. So this is a primitive type. First section. I told first section. Whenever the first section started, right? That time is this is a wrapper class. Go through the first class video. Getting time? Okay, now you'll feel that how to add the element into that actually. Same m dot add? No. Here is they are using the method is put. How to add that? Prakash. What is that? 25. M dot put. What is that? Dinesh. Then 23. So what is it actually? I have I added the elements. How to retrieve it actually? For that we are using the, similarly can we use that iterator? Iterator also we can use, but there are so many different methods, okay? More than 78 methods we have, but I don't want to confuse all this stuff. I just pointed only 3 methods only. Okay, you'll feel that. So this one is this Prakash 25 everything. This stuff is they are calling as a collection map. Okay, they're calling as a collection map. What do you mean by collection map? Collection map is a collection of map dot entry. Collection map is a collection of map dot entry. What do you mean by map dot entry? This is one map dot entry. Another view is a map dot entry. Another one is a map dot entry. Getting and getting. So this collection of map dot entry is nothing but it's a collection map. This okay. Why you are saying this map dot entry? Map dot entry is nothing but it's a single entity. Prakash is equal to 25. That is one map dot entry. Dinesh is equal to 23. That is one map dot entry. Maharaj is equal to Magesh. Magesh is equal to 24. That is also one map dot entry. Let's go to the program so that you will understand. So before that, hopefully you're able to see my screen and you're able to listen. Sorry, you're able to. Oh, sorry, you're ask the questions. Sorry, Prakash, I will come to your question, okay? Oh, you asked it here only. Okay, sir. The question is, we can do the same thing via array. Then why to use this list and make it generic? Okay, please explain line number 11 again. Okay, super question actually. So your question is, we can do it in array also. Very valid question. Same thing. It's we can do it in array also, right? But the problem here is in the array it's a fixed size. You already know the array format, right? Let me go to array here. Okay. See that what is the size here is 5 element only. Only 5 element only we can insert it actually. If you try to add the 5th element, what will happen? 6th element array index out of bound exceptions. But here is not like that. In collection is we can keep adding that. Keep adding that. The iteration is really easy. We can pass it in the iterator, we can do that. There are so many methods also. I'm just explaining only one method. There are so many methods in the collections. Okay, what is the method is? We can add elements. We can clear the elements. We can verify the element contains the particular elements is contains or not. The particular elements is equals or not. You can get the element. Okay, and you can remove the element. Okay, is element is empty or not. Okay, and you can remove the element. Getting team, and size of the element. You can convert into array as well. Sublist also you can form it. So these kind of facilities are, what is that, supporting in the array list. Sorry, not only list, these list and set also to support it. Again, you'll feel that, why you are not explaining those stuff? I don't want to confuse you more. First, at least try to add the basic. Once you get the basic, you have to step into the particular one, right? If you step into that, then slowly you will explore more. If you're not understanding the basic, then you will get trouble in further moving, right? That's what. Getting team? Am I answered your question? Okay, please explain line number 11 again. What is the line number 11? You are talking about this one? It's just a list actually. It's an interface. This interface cannot be instantiated. Then who will, the list having so many methods, right? The method, who will implement that? The respective class. That's what we talked in the abstraction class, right? Who will implement that? The class. What is the class name? This is the class name. So array list, they will take the interface and they will put their own implementations. Okay, very, very simple bus. Let me go to the layman language. You are getting some plan, home plan from the engineers. You are getting the plan. What you will do? You will put your own idea and you will construct the home. And again, if the same plan is giving to Maharasi means, what she will do? She must be having her own thought. She will be putting that. The thing is, same plan is implemented by different way. How? Because it's a class. Array list is classes taking the list concept, they are putting the own implementations. Marasi is a class, they are taking the own concept, they are putting their own implementations. That's what. But they are giving who's giving the guidelines? List is giving the guidelines. These guys, they will put their own thought. Am I answered your question, Mr. Prakash? Am I answered your question? Sorry. Hello, are you able to see my screen? Are you able to hear me? Okay, then great then. Let me go to the map. Explore it more with the example, okay? Yeah. Yeah. See that I created one simple, what is that? One map. Map, string, comma, integer. Okay. A map reference variable. Then this map variable dot put of string, comma, number. Why I put the string, comma, number? This one. So keep on adding this. Rajesh 4, Ramesh 3, Magesh 2, Prakash 2, 1. Keep on adding that. I want to fetch it. How to fetch it? As I told, this entire stuff is a kind of collection view map. How to create the collection view map? With the help of entry set method. How to do that? This map reference variable dot entry set. So this method, what will happen? It will create the collection view map. What is the collection view map? This entire stuff. So in this example, what is that? This entire stuff will create the collection view map. How many map data entry I have? 4. Rajesh, Ramesh, Mahesh, Prakash. 4. I want to fetch it one by one. Happen? My cursor will go to will take the first element. The first element is nothing but Rajesh 4. So that will come to here. That is nothing but map dot entry. But I told, right? Map dot entry is nothing but a single element. So the first element it will be coming Rajesh 4. Right? It's a kind of string and integer. First element. Now it will go inside. Entry dot get key. What is the use of this get key method? It will fetch the key. What is the key here? Rajesh. Entry dot get value. What is the value? 4. That will be printed here. Similarly, next map data entry. What is the next one? Ramesh. Then Ramesh 3. Then Magesh 2. Then Prakash 1. It will fetching that. Okay, what is the use of this entry set method? It will create the collection map, collection view map. What is the use of this map dot entry? This is single entry, single element, single set, name and key combination that is calling as a map dot entry. Okay. What about the next one? I want only the keys. Keys means there is a method called as key set. Only keys only. Rajesh, Ramesh, Magesh, Prakash. Only the key sets will be coming. Now, similar iterations. Rajesh will be printed, Ramesh will be printed, Magesh will be printed, Prakash will be printed. I want only the values. That is nothing but this method, values method. And similarly, what will happen? 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything will be printed. So that is the way it is printing here. See that? The map dot entry output. This is a map dot entry output. What about this one? Keys output, right? What about this one? Values output. Okay. So you try with the more example of this one. Okay. More example you have to try that because this is the very important program for the selenium stuff. Why this very important program? Because whenever you go to this stuff, okay, for example, they will ask you, there is a drop down, okay. What is this? It's a country drop down. In this drop down, there are having more than 100 200 countries are there. Just to check whether India is present or not, they may answer questions. Then what you have to do? You have to fetch all the country, put it into collections. How to do that? Then that's the selenium stuff. Getting or getting, whether India is present or not. That time you need to use the contains method. That I will explain that. So for that we need list. We need a list. Getting or getting. You have to read, add into your collections, then iterate it, then check it. Okay, I'll explain that whenever the selenium session, whenever the select class in selenium is coming, that time I will explain that. Okay, so with that, I'm completing the whole Java stuff. Remaining everything, this is the same stuff only. Okay, nothing different here is same stuff. I'll share this one. Adding the element, removing the elements, searching the element, iterating the element, sizing the, size means number of elements were present in the array, sorry, collections, everything. How we are using, how we are finding the element in the array using the length method. Similarly, in the collections, with the help of the size method, you can find the number of elements. Okay, you can sort the collections, you can reverse the collections. Simple. Collection, if you pass the list means automatically it will sort by ascending order. If you put it reverse means whatever the elements are added in that, it will be reverse manner, it will be pending this. But this example I'll be using in the selenium level. Don't worry about that. Okay. Any doubt, team? So with that, whatever the terms I agreed in the training, I completed everything. Okay. So I topic whatever I mentioned, entirely the Java session is done. So coming week onwards, I'll start with XPath, Selenium, sorry, manual, directly Selenium example. I will start. Okay, team. I would okay. Can you please provide some coding questions related to Each topic that will be, yes, I will definitely I will give that. I'll give that example. Okay, especially in this particular one is yeah, definitely. Whatever the questions they will be asking, everything, we will explain that as well. In the coming session, we will try to explain that. I'll put the questions, interview questions, and we'll work it out here. It's good for everyone, right? You also parallel will get practiced. Okay, thanks a lot for your time, and we'll meet on coming week. I would recommend pull more people. Okay, why it will be motivated, right? So I will also a little bit motivated. Also, I would recommend people who are really need of this particular training, pull those people. Just for time pass, if the people is not patience, don't recommend this one. People is really willing to challenge this software testing world, ask them to attend this one. Just for time pass purpose, if the people is not attending this one, don't recommend that. Okay, people who want to challenge like you, I want to challenge this automation testing. I'll be there. You can ask any kind of questions. I can also learn. Okay, I know only the dot only. You guys, in the dot is whatever the things I know, I can explain. I also want to learn from your question only. So keep asking the questions. Some of the question I may not know, but I want to know from you only. I can explore it. Okay, Dean. Thanks a lot for your time, and we'll meet next week. Bye. Good night.